Oh yeah, here's a disclaimer I'm putting before the video. Bye. Hola, bienvenido, ¿qué tal estás? Just kidding. Just kidding. I have way better pronunciation. But in this video, we're gonna go over the ultimate question as to whether you want to learn Spanish or not. And my answer? Well, we'll find out. Okay, so there are a lot of things to be. Psych! Yeah, of course you're gonna learn Spanish. Why else did you click on this video? What do you think I was gonna say? What do you think I was gonna explain? Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so there are a lot of things to be considering when you're learning Spanish. For example, a lot of sounds that they have in Spanish may not be seen in English, so you'll have to keep that in mind for a thing. So, Spanish has a five vowel system. You may have heard this term from other linguists, such as Jan Misali. Go check him out, he's actually a really good YouTuber. Anyways, Spanish has a good five vowel system. For those of you familiar with Bangla, Japanese, and many other languages, it has similar vowels to said systems that are used in the languages I mentioned earlier. By the way, if it wasn't painfully obvious from that IPA chart I have, the vowels are a, e, o, u in that order. I don't know which order I'm talking about, but you get my point. Now, I know you've heard hola as like the first word in the actual video, other than the disclaimer. But did you know that the Spanish also say stuff like a for hey? And I've also heard the word oye in place of hey. It literally translates to hear as in hear me. But yeah, anyways, ¿cómo estás? It means how are you? I have no further words on the subject. Just kidding. Yes, I do. Oh, Dad? Yeah. Are there any more ways? Actually, yeah, there are. There's como está usted, but you use that for someone like your teacher. And there's also que tal estás, which you'd probably use if you're like really close with the guy you're talking to. Or you would just say que tal sometimes. You know what I mean? No. I don't care. It's your life, okay? Oh yeah, and did you know? Wow, there's two different ways to say to be in Spanish, and one of them is completely inconsistent because Latin is also inconsistent, and a lot of other languages I know do it inconsistently, including English, German, all that. But anyways, get ready to learn a whole new conjugation set. Don't mind Sid. That's completely regular. It's not. It just works like any other. Okay, this will take 5 seconds. Ready? Go. Yo soy, tú eres, usted es, él es, ella es, ellas son, nosotros somos, nosotras somos. Yeah, there's also vosotros and vosotras sois, but that's a whole other story. Estar conjugates like any other verb you'll find, except instead of saying just estás on its own, you have to add a little accent mark that doesn't get pronounced. And about like all the other conjugations, find my video on conjugation. It's the last video I uploaded so far. Anyways, here's how to tell the difference. The simplest way I can explain it is that ser is typically used for personal values. Like, for example, mi nombre es. Yo soy. What can I say here? Yo soy un chico. It's typically things that mainly won't change in a long time. Meanwhile, estar is used more for like temporary things that you feel right now, and you can pretty much think will change. It is implied that it'll change at least. So if I say like estoy cansado, that means I'm tired, but that implies that it won't change. No, that implies it will change. My bad. Anyways, yeah. And finally, to express your opinion on something, like say I like this, um you can just use the verb gustar, but it conjugates differently. Usually you would either say me gusta or me gustan for I like. And it's not a reflexive verb, so that makes it even worse to learn. But once you get through it'll be easy. You say something like me gusta, te gusta, le gusta, les gusta, os gusta, and nos gusta. If the thing you're liking is plural, though, you'll have to say me gustan and all that. So, anyways, so how would you say hola? ¿Cómo estás? In English. Correct. You would say, hi, how are you? Another thing we learned in this video. How do you say, I like it in Spanish? That's also correct, apparently. Me gusta just by itself. Or if you want to emphasize that you like it, you can just say a mí me gusta. While it does literally translate to me, I love it. Gustar is like a verb that means technically to be liked by if you want to be. So that would be like saying it is liked by.